everybody, it's Kelly with Kellyscards.ca, and this is the 5th card in this card kit series. This is card number 5 of the Everyday Card Kit number 3, and I thought I'd bring in some bright colors into this kit, something fun. And this is what the card is going to look like. We've got a cute little owl, we've got this nice triangle polka dots, we've got these colorful polka dots, this banner here, a flower, the sentiment, and a brad. And I really like these type of dies. You can actually put letters on here for words or names, and it adds a nice little element to each card. So to start out, I'm going to take this paper, and I thought I'd do something different, so I added this triangle. I cut this paper into a triangle just to do something different. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some adhesive to the back of the triangle and adhere it straight to the back. So I've just adhered this triangle onto the mat, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere now the whole piece to this white card base, like that. And again, I'm going to bring in my card base and put it right on my grid just to help me center it. Like that. And I'm going to rub it right into place. Now this banner is a little bit too big for the card, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip off the two on the outside, like so. And then that will go across like that. And we'll have our owl in here. And I have picked out some flowers. Now keep in mind that your kit may have different flowers. I didn't have all the same flowers, so you'll get one of these. And I'm going to take a brad. You're going to find this orange brad in your kit and just put it through the flower. Like that, and that's going to be there. And I like that that adds a little bit of color from the background where you see the orange. Lots of similar colors in this card. So next we also have the sentiment. You can cut a flagged end into this, or flags on both sides if you want. I think what I'm going to do is add one to this side here. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut a little bit off like that. And then what I'm going to do is again cut into the center a little bit and turn this, and I'm going to cut from this corner right to where I cut into. Like that. So there's that piece out. And I'm just going to turn it now and do the same to the other side. And now I have a little banner, and I think what I'm going to do is just cut off a little of the edge here. There we go. So that's going to sit probably at the bottom. We'll have the banner up top and the owl here, and we just want to move things around to make sure everything looks good. I am going to adhere this banner, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some pop dots, because I think that would help get it to stand out a little better off of the pink pattern paper. And I'm just going to put them on like this. Like that. And I realize I probably should have put pop dots on the end, so I'm going to go back and just hide a little pop dot under there and one under this other side. There we go, and that just helps it stand out a little bit on the card. We're going to have our owl over here, and we have to make sure we have room for the flower. And then our sentiment's going to go underneath. Now for the sentiment, I think I'm just going to adhere it flat. So I'm just going to put my banner centered under here like this, and then the owl is going to go down and the flower will be a little bit covering over here and the owl. So to put the owl on, we're going to use pop dots again. Okay, so I've just put the pop dots onto the owl, and before I put him down, I'm just going to check again where the flower is, just to make sure that he's not too high, that he's exactly where I want him. And I'm going to put him down here. Now for the flower, I'm going to use some hot glue. Okay, I just put some hot glue on the end there, and now I'm going to put the flower in, and I'm just going to turn it so that it's sitting where I want it. I don't want to cover the sentiment completely there, so I'll just kind of wiggle it. And that's the nice thing about hot glue, is you still have time to wiggle it once you've put it down, and so that's how that looks. So that flower is on there now, and that concludes the outside of the card. Now for the inside of the card, you can certainly stamp something to finish off this little sentiment here. A little birdie told me. You could write that it was your birthday, that it was a special day, something like that. And you can basically use this card for anything. If you graduation, a new baby, it's really a fitting card for pretty much any occasion. So you can just finish off the inside of the card with the sentiment, or leave it blank for when you're going to use this card, and then you'll be able to stamp it for something you need. So that concludes this 5th card of my card kit series. I really like this card. It's very cute, and I love the very bright colors. It's very playful and fun. I really hope you enjoyed this card. This is card 5 of the Card Kit series. There's one more card left, so I'll hope you will tune in for that. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.